Hello and welcome to Classic Replay on RFM. I'm Todd Robbins. Here on Classic Replay, we turn the spotlight back to fantastic memories and tremendous team performances from years gone by. Together, we'll celebrate the thrill of victory or remember the agony of defeat. Regardless of the results, we relive those special moments as a community, growing the tapestry that is our region's historic athletic tradition. We hope you enjoy the following presentation as Rivalry Family Media presents this Classic Replay.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wallace Civic Center and BDSN's coverage of the MIAA Hockey Night and the start of the District 3 playoffs. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Todd Robbins, voice of the Blue Devils, joined by my analyst, Jim LaPointe. Jim, it's the playoffs. It's the time we've all been waiting for.
Yeah, this is the first one. Hopefully the Blue Devils will get off on the right track. They're playing a tough Assabet team that's coming in. Basically, they've been in the playoff mode the last two games because they've had to win to qualify for the playoffs. Now they play Leominster here at the Civic Center, and they got the lights going. That's good. So we're going to have, I think, a fine game tonight. Assabet's going to come in, the underdog, no doubt. They have an excellent goaltender and two superb scorers, Derek Cabral and John Gorman. 22 goals each. Really? So Leominster's going to have to keep a watchful eye on those two tonight.
Yeah, with 15 goals being our tops going to Sean Booth this year in Leominster. Has schedule really played a part in this? Do you think Leominster is more ready for a playoff situation due to that huge Division I schedule?
Absolutely, Todd. By playing Division I and II teams all year long, they get ready for the tough grind of the playoffs, playing against tough competition. Assabet playing in the Roy Conference, played Hudson twice, Marlborough twice, and then a mixture of a lot of other Division III games. So coming in, Leominster definitely played the toughest schedule of the two teams, and I think that should bode well out here on Civic Center ice tonight.
Tell me the mindset going on down there. I walked down into the locker room, talked with the players. They all seem very loose and ready to go. But tell me, as a player, what is the mindset going into a game like this?
Well, I think it's different for different players. I think, like you see players that are loosey-goosey, but I think a lot of guys kind of get within themselves and they start thinking about what they have to do on the ice to go out there and compete and win the hockey game. As a goaltender, I know the goaltender's usually pretty quiet in the corners. They're in their own little world. They're thinking about the game. They're thinking about the other team's best shooters. I believe Billy Morrissey's in goal tonight. Yeah, so I'm sure that's what he's doing right now. He's concentrating on what he has to do to keep the puck out of the net. On the other side of the coin, the Assabet team's coming in here as underdogs. They should be really loose. They have nothing to lose. They're playing a higher-ranked team in Leominster. So we'll see what happens on the ice.
We're coming out to a victory, maybe a big win for Assabet. Goaltending matchup is going to play a huge part in this series, as it has all year long, especially for Leominster. Billy Morrissey is starting in net. Rick Horn, I believe, is starting for Assabet Valley. He was in the All-Star game. We saw him. He was a great goaltender. Had a great third period. Blanked the Coughlin Conference. Or came close to blanking, I should say.
Well, Todd, I haven't the kid play this year, but all the reports I got, he's an outstanding goaltender. Leominster's going to have to put a lot of pressure on to beat him. Leominster has the right kind of people that are going to put a lot of pressure on a goaltender. So if he doesn't whip under the pressure of the Leominster Heat, then it's going to be a real tight game. Otherwise, Leominster could end up walking away with this game.
Some real questions going around town on the draw. The draw, Leominster ended up in fifth after losing a coin toss to Algonquin, something they wanted to do in the first place to try to drop down and get into a better bracket. Now, how, with such an impressive record against the top four teams, does a team like Leominster end up down so low?
Well, it's very obvious how the MIA selects their top seeds. They just go by total points, and then if there's a tie, they have a coin flip. I think it's kind of archaic, if you will. They put everything aside and just play every game as if it meant the same. Leominster played at least half of their schedule games were Division I and II teams, but they didn't even they factored into it as if they played a weak Division III team. So to me, the rating system they use is, but it's a simple way to do it, and there's less controversy, I guess.
Simplicity is the thing. Jim, we'll talk to you at the first intermission. Opening face-off of tonight's playoff action here on BDSN in just a moment. There, go away. And welcome back, everyone, to BDSN, the Blue Devils Sports Nights MIAA Hockey Night. I'm Todd Robbins, the voice of the Blue Devils, joined on camera by Rich the Eyes Levy. Welcome once again to the Wallace Civic Center in the first round of the District 3 Playoff Central action. Again, you are looking at the 5-12 game, Leominster, your hometown Blue Devils, drawing 5, Assabet Valley at 12, the Assabet Valley Aztecs, coming in playing a straight Division 3 schedule out of the conference, going up against teams like Hudson, team we saw here. Again, they played a very close matchup with them. From the scouting reports we picked up through Jim LaPointe, this is a good quality hockey team, somebody the Devils had better not underestimate as things get underway. The big gun of the Aztecs, number 6, Derek Cabral. Again, we do have full rosters, so bear with us. We've even got a caterer tonight. We'll get to all of them as this first period goes on. Here we go. Opening half face-off. We get goal judges in the works. This should be fun. Ryan Karaszewicz will have the opening draw for your Blue Devils. First period about to get underway. BDSN, the Blue Devils Sports Night. Never miss a minute. We're underway. The first of the District 3 playoffs. Puck going to the far side will ring off the top dasher up to the far side. Rendon will poke it forward. Picked up, sent down and around. Rendon is going to pursue after Morrissey. Played up to the top side. O'Neill will head after it there. O'Neill will lift this one up. It's played by a high stick. And we're going to get a whistle stopping play. High sticking the call. And the draw is going to carry back to Aztec zone, or Aztec territory. Going to come up to the right of the net of Rick Horn. He was an all-star goaltender, played for the Roy Quinn Conference, and is the starting goaltender for the Aztecs. Karaszewicz off the draw will pull it toward O'Neill. This one will hit the side of the net. And Horn will fall back into his net, taking it off its moorings. That's going to stop it one more time. We haven't gotten far. 30 seconds into the game. 14:37 to go, first period. No score. Your Blue Devils and the Assabet Valley Aztecs on BDSN Blue Devils Sports Night on LEAC TV 36 from time to time. Let's try to mix in some statistics here. We go to plus minus. Adam Rendon led in the regular season with a plus 32. Fall up and tied with Sean Booth and Adam Meza with plus 22s. This one coming over to the near side. Hauled down on the play was Booth. Karaszewicz moving it to the near side. Slot! O'Neill deflects it past Horn over to the near side. Horn may have gotten a piece of it moving into the far corner. Karaszewicz has the puck stolen. It will carry out to neutral ice. Heading up on the far side. Brendan will be the first man to it as he cut the angle. Now wrapping it behind the net. Up to the near side. Out through the left circle. Booth tries to touch pass to get it out of the zone. He will push it out. Karaszewicz has got it over the red line with O'Neill. Karaszewicz tries to snap, and it is deflected down by the defense. Karaszewicz by Horn once again, dropping back, catches his post, and takes the net off its moorings one more time. Very well may be a warning issued to Rick Horn if the net continually comes off the moorings and it is deemed intentional. They're going to get some water here. Apparently the ice not clinging to the pegs. But again, it is a penalty that can be issued for delay of game if it does continually become a habit. They're really hosing them down now. 14:03 remaining in the first period as we come up to our first delay, a water break. Give me the opportunity to thank the Wallace Civic Center for catering to us this evening. Food and beverages here free in the luxurious press box here at the Wallace Civic Center. Again, I want to thank the general manager and crew for helping us out with that and for just donating that to us. It's a nice feature to have, and I want to thank them for helping us out with that here in the first round of the playoffs. And this will officially be our last game of the year here at the Civic Center, as the next round, if we do carry through, will either be at North Star or Marlboro's NEAC arena. So that will be, or NESC arena. So we'll cut out along the blue line. Meza will keep it in, moving it down on the near side. Aztecs will kick it out to neutral ice. Marino will wrap up the puck. To the top side, LeBlanc does slap it down over the near side. The zone thrown in. Offside's the call as Richard went moving the puck to keep it out along the blue. He does make a touch inside the zone. Offside. Straw coming back inside the Aztec zone. Goals. Sean Booth had the most goals on the year. 15 officially. Runners up. Tied Adam Meza and Ryan Karaszewicz 10 apiece. They were actually in third as Bob LeBlanc was second with 14. So up to the near side. Rich got the puck. Cutting it down for LeBlanc. Down along the near side. Back dash or tip. The Aztecs will cut it up along the near side. Picked up there by Meza. Meza is hauled down along the play in the near side corner. It is tipped. The Aztecs are going to try to clear their zone. Snapped up along the near side and a tip. Meza's got it. Played down by a diving defender onto the near side boards. It will be cut around the back dasher. LeBlanc's got it there. from Meza, deflected out to the near side. Chris Starr after. Slot. Tip. Tim Richard can't get to it. LeBlanc still with it. Left circle shot. Horn save. Rebound. Defensive clear to the near side. Meza deflection backward blue. Starro the shot. Deflected off a defenseman to the far side corner. Tipped up to the near side. Marino keeps it in. Delayed offsides. Coming up. Meza will haul to clear. Coach Lehman decides to go to line change. Meza will fly over to the bench. 5 fresh skaters on the ice for the Blue Devils. Karaszewicz will cut it in right along the blue line. Left circle. 2 men to beat. Tries a centering pass for Booth, cutting down the slot. And Booth will have to play the puck around to the near side. On the near side boards. Tipped up, trying out the neutral ice. O'Neill's got it. Deflected out of his skates and out the neutral ice. Player down with a stick problem. Now up to the near side. Booth will deflect it down. Karaszewicz will send it into the zone off the defense. Wrapping behind Horn. Horn will watch it post to post, hanging on to the bar. O'Neill will take a straight stand-up check. Tries to tip it to the near side. Defense will play it up off the play. It's McNally lining up. Completely played off the puck. McNally does his only choice, which is play the puck down and around to O'Neill. O'Neill working it back for Booth. Booth checked off the play on the back dasher. He'll kick it up. Up to his stick. Will lift it down. Booth along the ice. Can't play it down. Bouncing puck work to the near side. Karaszewicz working for. From the Zamboni door up to the top side dasher. Rendon will steal the puck. Left circle. Cutting it down. Booth tipped to the near side. Karaszewicz. Karaszewicz is going to turn the direction of the play. Holding behind Horn. Horn can't find the puck. Wrap around. Tries to feed to the top. Picked up by the defense. They're going to cut it out. 2-on-2 attack. Cutting to the near side. A shot. He makes his first save of the night. It's a blocker save to the near side. McNally will slide it around to the top side. It's O'Neill. O'Neill, the backhand dump out to neutral ice. Cutting back in. Rendon will grab it at the doubles blue line. We'll send it in, and Rendon's trying to carry in with it. He's checked off the play. Rendon will pull back to the blue line, and the Devils are going to take a change as O'Neill will head to the bench. LeBlanc heading on to the play. Karaszewicz tries to pull a move with the puck. Assabet will pick it up. Karaszewicz tries to back check his man. Doesn't quite get a hold of him. Rendon will move it for LeBlanc. LeBlanc moves it back past Rendon. Cutting down now to the near side. Tipped by Marino. Marino moves it over to Rendon, and Rendon's going to wrap it in behind Morrissey to the near side. Up to the near side, it's Booth. Booth tries to lift the puck for Richard. He does. Now out to neutral ice. Played back toward the blue line. Rendon's got a hold of it. Lifts it up. Checked off the play. Wrapping back down along the far side. Now tipped in the near. Come back by. Official will clear out of the play. Thrown back out to neutral ice. Aztecs will play it down. They got a shot at a clean break. Marino gets back to cut it down. A shot will deflect off Marino to the back dash and near side. Now, Chris Starro moving it up on the near. Tipped out by Meza to neutral ice. Lifted back in. Starro plays it down. It's Marino. Marino snaps it up top side. LeBlanc makes a piece of it. And no, they're going to say LeBlanc didn't get a hold of it. Icing will be the call. Draw. Going to come back down to our left. 10.5 minutes left. First period. No score. Here on DSN, the Blue Devils Sports Night, the Leominster Blue Devils and the Assabet Valley Aztecs. Right here. Coverage all throughout the Devils playoff run right here on BDSN Blue Devils Sports Night on LEAC TV 36 in this MIAA Hockey Night presentation. Got a shot at the crowd there. Packed it in pretty well. Gonna have a disappointing crowd for a first round playoff game. If you're within the sound of my voice, which you must be if you're watching the replay, get up here. Shot! It hit the post on the inside. Rick Horn bought it. Goal judge. And it's a play like that. There's the reason that during the playoffs, the MIAA Institute goal judges, lights located behind each net. There, the puck hit the inside of the post. Horn got his glove in the right angle to cut it from going over the goal line. But, man, that was a fraction of a hair's length in there. This one deflected to the backside. Still no score, 10-13 to go. This one up to their side, wrapped back around to the top. Ryan Rendon heading after it. Akey moving over to the far side boards there. Tip now, Akey work it back to the near side. Akey will go with the puck. Akey wrapping it behind the net to the near side. He will push it up. Played off is Fallon. Fallon has checked off the play. Now back down for Akey. Akey for Fallon. Shot! Big save, Rick Horn. Got it in the 5-hole. Just got his right knee back for it. Fallon running his man into McNally. Checks the puck loose. Akey gets a skate in the back. This one will cut up to the near side. A clearing pass deflects off an Aztec player. And now Horn will play it back. After it, there is Akey. Down on the air side. Ryan Rendon tries the drop pass for Akey. It ends up on the far side boards and out to neutral ice. Back to the blue line. It is Rendon. McNally up for Fallon. Will lift it over onto the near side. And the Devils are going to take a 5 fresh change. Karaszewicz is leading the charge in. Played over the near side. Starro will keep it in the blue. He'll drop for Karaszewicz. Right circle. Karaszewicz is going to cut it behind Horn. Throws it on the net. Horn will play it down with a stick. Looking to point it now to the near side. It's Booth. Booth hits Sturrow, top of the slot. He can't corral the bouncing puck. Still can't get it and loses it to the near side boards. To put it on the near side, Sturrow clears it out of his skates up to his own blade, kicking it forward, actually over for O'Neill. O'Neill trying to cut to the net from the right circle. Played down behind, deflection up by Horn, and he will clear his slot. High stick the call up against Marino as he played that up above the shoulder. Drog going to cut back down to the Devils' end. Shots on net really reflecting what this is going to be, a defensive battle all night long. Devils only registering on Rick Horn. One is all Morrissey has had to make, and that's a blocker save to the near side. Draw will be up to the left of Morrissey on the glove side. Graswitz off the draw will tap it forward from the point off of O'Neill's knee. This is heading length. Icing wave. It will come up short. O'Neill to the near side, written off the play. Puck pops up. Booth in there. We'll play it forward. Now Booth throws to the net. Off a skate. Cutting to the near side. Booth in the slot. Shot. Kick save. Rick Horn. Back out to the blue line. No, throws deflected by O'Neill. Will turn off the angle of the backside. From the Zamboni doors up to the top side. Cutting it out. Played down. O'Neill harpoons his man down. Referee thought about calling it on the near side, but the official right in front of the play waved it clean. This one on the near side, deflected down the slot to the near side boards. From the near side, lifted out to neutral ice. Up along the near side, lifted back into the zone, played down off of Sturrow. Along the blue line, Stecks have it played out to neutral ice. Stick to the face of Sturrow. Karaszewicz cutting in on a change. Throws, deflected down by the defense, still carried over to the dasher. That is Booth. We'll play it for Karaszewicz. Karaszewicz to the point in Rendon. Rendon, the shot, a bouncing puck through three Devils. Nobody can turn it on net. There, a deflection. Pot up. Horn actually took a lift off the stick as he actually turned it into a ramp. Cutting it out to the near side. Rendon, his man. One more time, it's tipped down. Booth will cut it in from behind that. That's great transition play by Booth. Cutting to the near side. LeBlanc over the blue line. LeBlanc splits the defense. Shot hits the backside. Dasher, 7:20 to go first. To the backside. LeBlanc will cut it over to the near and a no-look play. This one to the near side. Meza cutting down. Meza turns out. He does have the puck. Meza tries to drop it back. They'll check his man out the play. Kicks it up with his own blade. Meza through the referee. Will cut it to the net. Drop pass. LeBlanc. Give it going. Meza is shut down by a stick save by Horn. Rendon. Blue line deflection. Goal! Adam Rendon takes the shot, and Bobby LeBlanc finishes it up with 6:58 to go, first period. Bobby LeBlanc puts the Blue Devils on the board. It's 1-0 Blue Devils over the Assabet Aztecs. Goal to LeBlanc from Rendon. We'll see if there's a secondary assist coming with 6:58 remaining, first period. Devils are registering 4 shots to this point, one of which is now a goal. And it'll go to Bobby LeBlanc. Bobby had 14 goals on the regular season, as I said, good enough for second on the team. This one played down over the near side, pulling it out. It is Fallon, checked off the play. This one thrown out to neutralize. Icing coming up. There it is. Rendon and Meza get assists on LeBlanc's goal, the first of the playoffs. And that brought Devils crowd on their feet. Again, this is not as big a crowd as I was expecting. A little bit better than the average we've had in the regular season, but I definitely expected more people here. This one off the draw, shot! Right off the face. Ryan Rendon can't finish it top shelf. Fallon will cut it down out of the near side, wrapping behind the net. Back there it is Ryan Rendon. Put it off the back of the net to the near side. Fallon throwing it. Horn may have gotten a blocker on it, cutting it out to the near side. Point pass is deflected at ice. Icing his wave, cutting to the back dasher. Sturrow after it. Sturrow behind the net. Oh, Sturrow ridden violently to the boards. Up to the near side, cutting it out of the zone. Marino leading the charge of 4 men on 3. Marino, the shot blocker save. Horn, he'll play it down the backside dasher. Ryan Rendon cut down in the left circle. Now to the backside dasher. Fallon may have played a big check behind the net. Penalty coming up here. And it'll be for interference. It'll go against Ryan Rendon. So the first power play of tonight's game will go to the Aztecs. They trail 1-0. Ryan Rendon to the box. 4 minute and 30. Interference, the call. This comes with 6:05 remaining in the first period. Draw coming just outside the Aztec zone. Rendon's going to push up to the left wing. Booth will be on the right wing, and that is Marino back on defense. This one cutting back. Lang icing the call. Draw coming back down the right. 5:58 to go, first period. A 1-0 a Blue Devil lead. Right now they're on the penalty kill. And Assabet has a power play for the next 1:24. It was Ryan Rendon, minute and 30 for interference at 6:02 remaining. 6:05 remaining, first period. This one tipped over to the near side. Up along the near side boards. O'Neal will play it down. Right circle. Makes a move around one man. Tries the drop pass for Booth. He's played out the puck. O'Neal still with it in the slot. Aztecs will deflect it to neutral ice. From neutral ice, cutting now to the near side. O'Neal trying to clear. Diving. Booth does break up the play. Puck stays in the zone. Over to the left side point from the right circle. Shot. Morrissey. Easy glove save there. Draw will be up to his left. Great reaction there by Morrissey. Cutting across his crease to the glove side. Just had to keep his eye on the puck and close it up. Morrissey completes the save. 5.5 minutes to go. First period, Devils with a 1-0 lead. Again, remember, coming up at the first intermission, we'll bring back our intermission analyst, LaPointe. He will give you his thoughts on this first period of action. All here on BDSN, the Blue Devil Sports Night. When it comes to sports, here on BDSN, never miss a minute. This one wrapping down to the backside. Meza behind the net. Will pull the puck back to the near side. Between his skates, up to the near, heading toward the blue line. Rendon's going to cut it down at the blue line. Shot save. There's a rebound save. Rebound. I believe the defenseman got a piece of it. It's still loose and cut to the near side. That's not the way you want your penalty or power play team going. I'll tell you what, your penalty kill to look, that's for sure. 25 seconds to go on the Aztec power play. And right now, it don't look like they're on the power play. Cutting it over to the near side. It is tipped over the red line. Up to the near man. Tries to kick it up to his own blade. Rendon is going to carry it forward. Rendon working the angle on a man is hauled down off play from the far side corner. Trying to point it to Meza. Two players deflected up to the top side. Behind the net, Richard takes the shot. Led to the backside dasher. Meza will check his man off the play. Deflection will come to Rendon. And we're back to even strength, as you may have been able to hear Coach Anderson screaming all even. We're back to even strength from the left circle. Meza, loose puck on the net. Shot, horn save. Rebound to the wraparound, tries to point LeBlanc, who's already got the goal, or another. Rendon will cut it for LeBlanc. LeBlanc from the near side corner, holding the play. Puck popped up. Meza drops his man in the right circle. Over to the near side. LeBlanc being double teamed. Tries to work it to the near side. 4:07 to go first period. Rendon is cutting back on a change. Puck will clear the zone up to the near side. Icing the call as it just makes the end line. And the draw is coming back down to our right. 3:59 to go first period, a 1-0 game. Again, thank you to the Wallace Civic Center for catering us this evening with food and beverage. A quick plug here for an event coming up at Leominster High School Wednesday, March the 7th, 2001, 6:30 to 8 p.m. A doctor will give a lecture on children living with asthma. Asthma and their effects. Can pick up a brochure or call Leominster High School for more information at 534-7715. All the information you ever wanted right there from the office if you need anything on this and the other announcements we have coming up. Cutting over to the near side, over to the blue line. Trying to split the defense. Starr will cut it to the near side. Morrissey, stick save. A rebound and another stick save. And the defense will clear the zone. That was Marino. Icing coming up. Cleared as it will cut down into the left circle and haul up in some shavings. Booth will tip it down to the near side. Booth ridden off the play. Tries to move puck forward. No one back there. O'Neal leans into his men. Puck moved up to the far side. Marino's shot will ring wide of the net and now up over to the air. Out to neutral ice. Lead pass. Starro in over the blue line. Back from Marino. Lifted up top side. Karaszewicz off the board. Karaszewicz in a 3-on-2. Karaszewicz has drawn both enders. Tries the centering pass for O'Neal, who had all the open net to work with. Karaszewicz has it tipped away by Horn to the far side boards. 3 minutes to play. First period. 1-0 lead. Here Blue Devils over the Assabet Aztecs. Out to neutral ice. Rendon is back there. He'll send it into the zone. Offsides coming up. Now clear. Booth will head in on the puck. To the near side, Booth tries to check his man off the play. Karaszewicz plays it down to Rendon. Rendon will wait Booth to clear. Now cut it in. Rendon, the shot, big kick save. Booth couldn't get down the slot, try to poke at the rebound. Booth, though, irritating the defenseman who spins him off the play. Ryan Rendon back on the ice. Shot! Big save by Horn. That was a tough one as the puck got inside on him, had to turn his glove down low to make the save, and a nice job there, cutting quick to the near side. 2:32 to go, first period, a 1-0 game. Shots on goal really starting to affect the game. The Aztecs have had the only power play on the night. They're 4-1 currently and have 3 shots in the first period. And if that trend continues, they're going to have a long night, as they've got to turn up the offensive production, or at least the shot production, because eventually, after so many shots, which has really been the key to the Devils here, the more shots they took, the more goals they got, and it's the real secret. This one of the backside dasher, pop off the Zamboni doors, swing and a miss, rebound, saved by Horn from his backside. To the near side, it is Fallon, back to the point, Rendon, cuts down to the left circle, shot played down in traffic, and that was Iggy trying to poke it home. Over to the near side, turning it around, McNally gets locked, rides his man off the play, moves the puck up for Fallon. Fallon tries to lead pass for Rendon, deflected to the near side boards. Ryan will cut it into the zone. 1:55 to go, first period. Played back near side. Akey will send it around the net. And up to the near. Coming after the puck, it's Fallon. Out to neutralize. Akey rides his man off the play at the blue line. Rendon will send in, looking for his brother Ryan. He's actually going to head off the play for a change. LeBlanc is out on ice. This one's deflected. Icing coming up. There it is. Draw. Coming back down to our right. 1:38 to go. First period again. Up first intermission. Our intermission analyst, Jim LaPointe, will join us here in the booth for his thoughts on this first period of action. And, man, there's been a lot of it. And then we'll see off to break and come back with second period action. All here on BDSN, the Blue Devil Sports Night. A special MIAA Hockey District 3 first round playoff presentation. Here on BDSN, the Blue Devil Sports Night, where it comes to sports, never miss a minute. Cutting over to the near side. Minute and a half to go, first period. Sturrow over to the near side. We're lifting it over the blue, off an deck, right inside the blue line, and back out it comes. Marino going to cut the angle to the near side, checks his man off the play. Puck will move into the zone. Mezza's going to the defense. Mezza, 3 guys converge on him. Around one man, breakaway, hard shot! Mezza couldn't bury it on the top shelf. He lifted it up over the net. Oh, my. This one cutting over to the near side. Penalty coming up here. And there's the whistle. A hook. The call. So the Aztecs, with 1:07 to go in the first period, are going to get the second power play opportunity. On the box, a minute and 30 for hooking is the call, with 1:07 remaining in the first. So LeBlanc, the goal scorer for the Devils, will get a minute and a half break, and this actually break will extend right into the second period, as there'll be a 23-second power play for the Aztecs coming out in the second. Draw be just outside the Aztec zone. O'Neill's got it. He'll play it forward into the zone. He's going to hang out around the blue line. Booth is going to just slowly carry him into the zone. Last minute to play, first period. Over to the near side. Aztecs are going to try to rush this out. 5-on-4. Oh, Booth taken off the play by knee. Over to the near side. Rendon wrapping it off the near side boards. Will clear it up and length. It will ring down. Horn doesn't even make contact. Booth is after it. Booth tries to play it to O'Neill. Play it down one more time. And again out of the left circle. 39 seconds to go. First period. 1-0 double lead. And the blue line shot. Morrissey did get a blocker on it. It will come to the back of the net. He's got his eye on it. We'll move it up to the top side. Down on the top of the slot. Played out. O'Neill's on off the play. Rendon trying to throw it out. Deflected down. Playing on the blue line. O'Neill will lift it forward off of Booth. Booth will be the first into the zone. Can he do something? Get a last shot off. 15 seconds to go in the first. Booth moving up to the top side. 2 Devils winning a blue line. It's O'Neill and Rendon. 10 seconds to go in this period. Assabet gets control of the puck from Booth. They're going to snap it out of the zone. To the blue line is Gambale. The shot, or Cabral, excuse me. The save by Morrissey. It was Cabral. Wrong roster. Morrissey will make the save. Hang on. 1.5 to go in the first period. A 1-0 double lead again. Intermission analyst coming up with Jim LaPointe. And then off to break. And more hockey right here on BDSN Blue Devils Sports Night. I'm Todd Robbins, voice of the Blue Devils. Joined on camera by Rich the Eyes Levy. Again, our intermission analyst is Jim LaPointe. Off to the near side, off the draw. And that'll do it. At the end of one complete period of play, the score here from the Wallace Civic Center. Your Devils won. The Assabet Aztecs, nothing. First period shots on goal. Your Devils with 12. The Aztecs with 4. The Devils 12 shots yield a goal. Aztecs 4 yield none. We're going to take a timeout. Teams will go to the locker rooms, then change ends. We'll be right back here on BDS and the Blue Devil Sports Night. Don't you dare go away. And welcome everyone to the first intermission report here on BDS and the Blue Devil Sports Night. At the end of one period, 1-0 Blue Devil lead over the Aztecs. Todd, Robbins, Jim LaPointe. Jim, that was a good first period, a good way to start, but the Devils are going to have to pick up play to take control of this one.
Yeah, they started out very sluggish the first 5 minutes. No shots on goal. They pick up the tempo a little bit near the midway point. Then they let up again near the end of the period, get a couple of penalties. Assabet's on the power play to start second period. That doesn't bode well for Leominster, but Leominster seems to be controlling play. They just have to keep the pressure on the Assabet goalie. I think they're going to, if they get another goal to go up 2-0, I think you're going to see the complexion of the game change quite a bit. However, if Assabet scores the next goal and we get a tie game, it's going to give that team a lot of confidence and momentum for the rest of the game.
Absolutely, as right now they'd be happy getting out of regulation with a tie and try to go to overtime and take this one over. What are the Devils going to have to do to take control of this game? And then likewise, how are the Aztecs going to complete this?
Okay, first of all, Leominster has got to stay out of the penalty box. Every time they put a man in the box, they give the Aztecs an extra man advantage out there to get something going. Abbott really doesn't have a deep bench. They have mainly the two top guns are number 6, Cabral, and 12 Gorman. They seem to be keeping a watchful eye on both of them tonight, which is very good. That's a positive sign. If that happens, then Leominster should be okay.
One problem I'm seeing, though, Cabral, or this is actually toward the Aztecs, Cabral is cutting into the zone and almost afraid to challenge the defense. He's taken all the shots from the blue line tonight, hasn't really tried to cut to the net. It just first period butterflies?
It might be butterflies. I think that might be out of respect, too, of the Leominster team. He needs to have somebody up there with him, because if he's going to try to do that on Leominster's defense, he's not going to go around him. He's going to give up the puck.
So, stay out of the box, pick up the tempo.
So absolutely. I think they got to, as I said, increase the pressure on Ricky Horn, the goalie for Assabet. He's the ex-goalie. He's made a lot of fine saves the first period. He's the key to Assabet, really, in this game, to keep the team close going into the third period within a goal, and then if they happen to pop a goal and come out of the game tied, send in overtime, anything can happen. But if Leominster, like I said, if they get the next goal, that should bode well for the rest of the game, because I think it's going to open things up, and once the game opens up, that it will not be good for Assabet, because they're not they're not a team that likes to play the wide open style. They're more of the jam around and try to bunch everything up, get a lot of whistles. So we'll see what happens the second period.
The big key, anything can happen. It is the playoffs. Thank you, Jim. We'll see you at the second intermission. We'll be right back. Second period face off in just a moment. Don't you dare go away. And welcome back, everyone, to BDS and the Blue Devil Sports Night. Second period action about to get underway. It is going to be an exciting one. I guarantee it. 1-0, your Devil lead going into this. The beginning of the second period. Goal to just check in. They're ready. Here we go. Aztecs start with a 23-second power play here at the beginning of the second period. The one goal of the night came at 6:58 remaining first period. Bobby LeBlanc from Adam Rendon and Adam Meza. Here we go. Timmy Richards to take the draw. Second period underway here at the District 3 playoff game. Fans have started in a late arriving crowd, but they're getting more and more rowdy. They're into this game, and that's the type of crowd we like. Right off the draw, an icing call. Draw coming back down to our left. And we're not even a full 10 seconds in. So this draw will be up to the left of Rick Horn. Richard will step up for the draw once again. Tim Richard. Off the draw, will play it forward. A bouncing puck will be reversed back behind Horn up to the near side. Wrapped back along the plexi, down actually and along the official. Cut up along the near side, played down. For position, nice job by Richard. Can't get shot off as it's deflected off a skate right in front of him. Out to neutral ice. Man moving up to the near side. We're back to even strength. Rendon is upended on the near side boards. Back down. Meza will deflect it. It comes right on Morrissey. Morrissey plays it hard over to the far side boards. Starro will buy Rendon a little bit of time. Moved up along the inside. Aztecs, or on the far side. Aztecs will bat it back down to the near. Wrapping behind the net. Richard. Played up against the boards. Trying to kick it up to his own blade. Will move it to the center. Picked up there. Shot. Morrissey save. Thrown up front. Nobody up front. LeBlanc can turn this into a breakaway. LeBlanc being held up. Clear a man. Makes a move. It is tipped outside of the zone and back out to neutral ice. Cut back on the near side. Devils have the defensive advantage. Played out to the near side. Richard. Centering pass for LeBlanc. LeBlanc can't corral the puck. Him and Richard have a meeting of the minds in the left circle. Puck controlled by the Aztecs up to the far side board. That's Brow. Up to the neutral ice. 12 is Gorman. Gorman to the zone. Is played out the puck. Tries to drop pass. Left circle. Shot. Is played down off LeBlanc. Cutting back and oh! Morrissey flexing along his pads to the far side boards. Back to the blue line. The shot. The deflection. McNally will move it to the backside dasher. Drops Gorman on his way to the puck. He'll pick up LeBlanc. LeBlanc, the go pass. Near side. It's Meza. Meza. The drop pass to Karezowitz. Karezowitz is going to cut it into the near side. Tries to throw it up front. It is played down. Now to the near side and out to neutral ice. Rendon heading over to the bench on a change. Icing will be the call. And the draw is coming back to our left. 13:08 to go first period. Devils still lead. Second period. 1-0 the score. Excuse me there. In more announcements, the Kids and the Internet, a parent premiere, another presentation to occur at Leominster High School on March the 21st, 7:30 to 9. Dr. Mark Klein will speak on Kids and the Internet, a parent premiere. Again, that's March the 21st, 7 to 9 at the Leominster High School Auditorium. Any further information, 534-7715 to get a hold of Leominster High School. Moving it up to the near side. Karezowitz will wrap the puck to the near side. Meza up for a goal! Sean Booth. Sean Booth with the goal. Look like Meza on the near side. Meza isn't even on the ice. Booth will finish it off. The regular season goal-scoring champion with 15 goals. Sean Booth puts in his first of the playoffs, and I almost blew the whole identification. 2-0 with 12:50 to go, second period, and it's all over. Chant begins over in the Devils cheer section. A lot more hockey to play. They can't get too cocky, and I can tell you the Devils aren't going to have it. Booth to the near side, or Booth cutting now on the far side. O'Neill in the near, drop pass, shot, goal! Ryan Karezowitz with the goal! Assist to Jim O'Neill, a great drop pass. Left it right for Karezowitz, teed him up perfectly. Top shelf by Rick Horn. It's 3-0 Blue Devils, and we have gotten the stats on the first one. Goals weren't even 20 seconds apart. Booth's goal came with 12:50 remaining in the second period. And now you have Karezowitz's goal with 12:37 remaining, a forthcoming. Coming behind the net. Karezowitz and O'Neill get assists on that one. Karezowitz will get a goal. Booth and O'Neill get the assists on Karezowitz's goal. And we're going to penalty here. They're going to be offsetting minors as Ryan Rendon and number 5, Matt Anderson, will get a penalty. They'll set, and it's not going to matter either way. Get a little chippy on the near side. So they're going to play 5-5 hockey, as they'll both probably be roughing minors. Comes with 12:06 remaining in the second. Off the draw, coming back along the near side. McNally tries to play it out of zone. Up along the near side, boards. Rendon is going to wrap it in behind that. He will lose the puck back there. Devils trying to play it out of their zone. Back in, left circle, centering pass. Morrissey drops, he'll stack the pad. The sprawling save. Morrissey's making snow angels out there. He ain't sure where the puck is. He just hopes it's under him. 11:40 to go. Second period. The Blue Devils lead it 3-0 over the Assabet Aztecs. Draw up to the glove side of Morrissey on the left. Off the draw, played back to the near side. It's Marino wrapping it behind the net. Coming up to the near, he'll play it up. That's Meza. Richard will play the bouncing puck out to neutral ice. The late offside now cleared as it'll come back to Marino. Now for Sturrow. Sturrow will snap it down the point. It's Richard. Richard with LeBlanc. LeBlanc will get the pass. Left circle, has it played away by a diving defenseman. To the backside dasher in the near side corner. The Aztecs are going to try to clear their zone, and they won't be able to. Kept in the Devils. LeBlanc to the net. Tries the feed for Richard, and Meza had a second opportunity at it. No Devil can get it. Aztecs turn it out. Gorman cutting into the zone. Sturrow, a diving play. Centering pass for Cabral. All in the slot, and the Devil broke it up. Meza's lost the glove. Gorman throws it across the slot. Devils with more meat in the minds as Sturrow, Meza, and LeBlanc collide right in front of us here. LeBlanc out to neutral ice. LeBlanc gains blue. LeBlanc tries to send it for Meza, played down by the defense. LeBlanc behind the net as tipped away. Aztecs are going to cut it to the near side. Now out to neutral ice on the near side. Boards thrown up, down along the plexi, wrapping in. 10.5 minutes to go, second period. 3-0, a Devil lead. Meza going to turn this one back inside. He'll lift it action in the air side boards. A bouncing puck. Rendon will bat it to neutral ice, and Richard. Richard will the blue line. Tries to go for position as it tipped away, and then his slide tackle, and now ridden all the way into the boards. Actually gets back up on edge out of the left circle. Booth will deflect it on Horn. Horn didn't quite have it completely frozen, but got a whistle. Draw coming up to the right or blocker side of Horn. Karadzewicz is going to take the draw, talking to O'Neill off of it, and now back to McNally. Karadzewicz probably planning on where he's going to play it out. Holding Karadzewicz off the drop. Bouncing puck back for McNally. He'll set it. The shot will be a bouncing puck. Missing way wide to the near side. Put back for Karadzewicz. Karadzewicz wrapping now to the top side in the far side corner. Cutting it out. Played back now for O'Neill. O'Neill will send it back past Booth. Booth coming to the near side. Now moved up. They will get to neutral ice. It's McNally. McNally's going to send it in and around. Played down there by the Aztec defense. Both players on those matching minors are back to the respective benches. Cutting to the net. I believe it was Booth. Yes, it was. Played away. Here we go. The Aztecs on a break. 2-on-2. Played down. Tip. Man in the slot, played down. Karadzewicz is going to turn the direction of the play. Rendon out there with O'Neill on the far side. 3-on-2. Karadzewicz deflected by, and Rendon will head over into the far side corner. Rendon tries to lift it up. Now back on the near side. Booth cutting in after it. We get a whistle behind the play. Interference the call. So the Devils appear like they're going to power play of the night as 16. Mark Wasik will get called for Devils again. First power play of the night coming with 9:14 to go, second period. Thank God the Assabet fan sitting in front of me, or I would have murdered that name. 30 for interference to call. Off the drop. Centering pass. Richard shot. Oh, deflected up the near side post. Nice play by Horn to cover the low end of the ice. Karadzewicz shot. Horn makes the save. Closing up in the 5-hole. He'll freeze the puck. Getting a warning about the crease. Again, if he makes a save outside his crease, he is a free contact. So in other words, if Horn crosses out of his crease, comes up to the circle where he made the last save, he is free to be hit. As he is outside of the crease, they're only protected to the inside. Rendon tries to send it to the point. Bouncing puck. Karadzewicz will play it down out to neutral. Karadzewicz is going to have to get back for it. Will position his man off the play. Richard to the near side. Meza centering pass. Rendon. Rendon in over the blue line, moving into the far side. Right circle, cutting to the net. Shot! Will lift it up over Horn. To the near side. Backing on it. Playing it down. Karadzewicz, left circle. Rendon broke it up. Drop pass. Richard. Shot. LeBlanc had a shot at the deflection. Could bat it out of the air, and this one's coming out to neutral ice. Devils have 40 seconds remaining on their power play with 8:20 to go in the second period. Meza puts on the brakes. Here's up a lot of shavings to the near side as Meza will get back on the puck. and forward for Karasowitz. Rendon working with him on the near side. Rendon to the slot. Karasowitz will lose the puck. Tees it up for Richard. Shot. Big kick save for Horn. Over to the far side corner. Karasowitz rides his man into the boards. Gets off. And Meza will lose the puck to neutral ice. Is going to get back on it. 15 seconds to go on the double power play. 7:57 to go. Second period. LeBlanc. Near side Richard. Richard for Rendon, cutting to the slot. Sandwich to the near side. 5 minutes to go on the double power play. They may get one more shot with the man advantage. And they're not going to. We're back to even strength. Fifth man is heading into the fray. Richard almost killed on the near side by them coming out of the box as he was coming at him blind side. Richard avoided the check, now to the near. Richard keeping it along the blue. Will set up a bouncing puck to the slot. Pass Rendon, and Horn will put a glove on it to stop play. Drop up to his glove side. We have 7:25 to go. Second period, 3-0 Blue Devil lead. As everybody is back to even strength. Akey is going to step in for the draw. Off the draw. Still, Akey will kick it forward, though. Now back toward the blue line. Sturrow will lose position. 3-on-1. Devils offense cutting in on it. It's Fallon on the near side. Deflect the puck. Ryan Rendon cutting back in for it. He's going to take it behind the net. A little out of control. Ridden off the play. Bouncing puck. Played down at the blue line. Coming back out. That's Fallon. Fallon throws it into the zone. Coming to the near side. Fallon after it with Ryan Rendon. Fallon gets position. Up to Rendon. Tip. On the near side boards. Akey sending it back out toward the blue. Cutting back down for Fallon. Fallon tries to throw it on net. Checked off the play. Back out, Sturrow, top of the slot, shot! Deflected down in traffic to the near side. Ryan Rendon, back to point Marino. Marino the shot, deflected down by the defense, back out to neutral ice. Here we go, everybody back for it. Marino's got it. 6:40 to go, second. Devils 3-0 lead. Big cross-ice pass, Ryan Rendon's got it on his stick. He'll take the shot, sending it into the near side, and behind the net, it's Fallon. Fallon has the puck climb over his stick, and is crunched. On the near side, to the right circle. Thrown out of the near side boards and out. Played back into the zone. Coach Lehman wants a change. Fallon will get off. Booth will get off. Ryan Rendon let in. Icing will be the call. Off the back Asher draw. Coming back down to the left. 6. Lego, second period, 3-0 Devil lead. Cheering section has started to pack in as you get a pan of the crowd here tonight at the Wallace Civic Center. Probably will go on as our largest crowd of the year for our last game here at the Civic Center again. The Devils advance. Second round will either be at Marlboro, New England Sports Center and or the North Star Arena. More likely North Star, as right now, for the particular date selected, it is booked. It is the New England Sports Center, so it appears North Star will probably be the site of the Devils' next game. We'll get more into that in the second period with an intermission with Jim LaPointe coming now to the point. McNally will move it down for Karasowitz. Karasowitz will lose puck back out to the near side and left out. Rendon heading back for icing coming up. No, wave. Morrissey was looking for it. The referee gave him a wave. It was not available. To the near side center. Gorman can't get it on his stick. Up to the top side. Booth's going to lead the charge out. He's got O'Neill in front of him. He'll flip it up past O'Neill as O'Neill spins the wrong way off the play. Booth getting in, spearing a man, or hooking his man, I should say. Had his man right across the chest, holding him up against the boards. Back past Rendon. No icing. Back down to the near side. Rendon up for Booth. Booth, the backhand dump out to neutral ice. Back toward the Aztec blue line. Karasowitz in. Will upend his man. It's tipped. Rendon following in the play is spun off. He'll head back to the blue line, and it will be cleared out to neutral ice. McNally back there for it. 5 minutes ago. Second period. 3-0 Devil lead. Devils actually are 0 for 1 on the power play tonight, as the Aztecs are 0 for 2. There was the 2 matchings as well. A shot and a blocker save. Morrissey will move it over for Rendon. Played down along the blue line. McNally mixing it up with a man in the slot. Throw, centering pass. O'Neill will tip it. Loose stick cutting through the play. Booth tries to lift out. He will play it out to himself. Booth on the break. He's got one man to beat. Booth will cut it. Runs into a check. He got the better of it. And McNally rides the man out the play. Coming over to the near side is behind the net. Up on the far side boards, LeBlanc will play it down. LeBlanc in the right circle for Meza. Meza gets it lost in his skates. Back to the point. That's Chris Starrow. Will move it to the near side. Meza cutting it down. Drop pass for LeBlanc. LeBlanc will move it to the backside. Dasher. It's Richard. Richard going to wrap it up. Front thrown deflection by Horn. It will head over to the far side. Marino, the shot will cross lot. Coming to the near side. 3:53 to go. Second period. 3-0 Devil lead. Richard. Hacked on the near side. Coming around. Throwing up front. Deflection is a kick save to the far side. Horn just got a piece of it. LeBlanc checks his man off the play. The Aztecs will clear the zone that was Cabral. This one is heading length. Icing coming up. There it is. And the draw is come back down to our left. Of course, the Devils the bracket the Devils are in, they're playing the winner of the game occurring over at North Star. At this very evening, actually, it's going on. Jim LaPointe is supposed to get a call in between periods trying to get a score. It is Algonquin, the 4th seed, and Oakmont, the 13th seed. Game going on at North Star as we speak. Jim LaPointe is supposed to get a call from North Star with an update before the next intermission that may or may not happen. This one up to the top side, cutting it down. Fallon playing it along the backside. Dasher tries to move it up. Is off the play. Fallon on the ground will cut up for Akey. Akey over to the far side boards. Cutting. Starrow slot shot. Horn save. Rebound is loose up front. Akey falls. Horn diving out of his crease. It will end up back in and on him, and he'll close up 5-hole and freeze the puck. 3:16 to go. Second period. 3-0. Your Blue Devils leading the Assabet Aztecs. Draw will be up to the glove side of Horn. Akey and his line will stay on the ice. Same defensive pairing of Marino and Starrow. It is Akey, Ryan Rendon in the slot. On the far side boards is Fallon. Referee calling the men into the draw. Checks the wings on the backside. Off the draw to the near side. Moved over to the far side corner. Aztecs will turn it to the near side. Ryan Rendon will lose position on the puck. And will cut up quickly to the near side. He'll throw a check on the near. Marino will knock his man down. Gorman cutting toward the slot. Drop pass for Cabral. Tries to put it back for Gordman. Is played down. Marino, working position, will get it to the near side. Tries to get the lead pass. One-handed. Will move it up to Ryan Rendon. And now up and in over the blue line. On the near side, Ryan Rendon gets the puck. Cutting it down now. Left circle loose puck. Akey shot. He missed it by an inch. On the near side post. Played down off the top side plexi. Thrown now heading toward the far side boards. It was awfully close there for Akey. Point blank range and a miss. This one, swing and a miss for Gorman. Now to the near side. Akey again hooked off the play. Fallon playing it forward for the blue line. Devils looking for a change. Akey will head to the box for it. Starrow's got it. For Krasowitz off the bench. Krasowitz kicks it up. Oh! Free puck sitting in the crease, and the Devils were in the midst of a change. Couldn't get over there for it. Cutting over to the near side. Right circle. His man penalty coming up here on Rendon. Rendon will get called for roughing. Right now, the Aztecs 0 for 2 on the power play will go on it here with 2:06 to go, second period. Adam Rendon will get 1:30 for roughing. Again, the Aztecs 0 for 2 so far, both their power plays in the first period. To the right of Morrissey, blocker side, draw coming up here. 2:06 to go. Second period, 3-0 Devil lead. Coming up again at the second intermission. We'll have our intermission analyst, Jim LaPointe, here on BDS and the Blue Devils Sports Night on LEA's TV 36, the MIAA's Hockey Night. I'm Todd Robbins, the voice of the Blue Devils. Joined on camera by Rich Eyes Levy as this one is moved up over to the near side. Thrown out, heading length, icing. What was he signaling icing for? Horn put his hand up like he was going to get an icing call. Must have forgot he's on the power play. Although right now the power play from Assabet does not look too promising. Save cutting back to the slot and a bouncing puck over to the near side. Aztecs waiting for the Devils to move. They will move it up to the blue line. 3-on-3. They're going to cut it in on the near side. Boards right circle. Man trying to position himself off the Zamboni doors up to the near side. 50 seconds to go on the power play. 1:20 to go second period. So heading down. Horn's going to come out of his crease and play it down. Dangerous play as Booth will come flying in. Tries to throw a check on Horn. Horn will lose his stick. And again, Horn got told earlier, you come out of your crease. You are live. They can take a shot at you as long as it obviously isn't illegal. This one over to the near side. Throw, snap, shot. Will carry wide to the near post. Last minute to play, second period. 3-0. Devil lead. Booth has a stick. It's lodged in his skates. Booth will pull it clear. He's very unhappy. He will get off the ice. Booth feels that was intentional. O'Neill to the near side. Tries to throw it. O'Neill is checked off the play right in front of the net. Net tipped up. And the extracurricular will occur. Some words exchanged in front of the net. Nothing comes of it. Referee again checking the net's moorings. Morrissey getting that stick. That stick was lodged right along the gap between the boot and the blade of Booth's stick, and it went right straight through. Obviously, he couldn't get up, so he had to pull it clear. He actually probably broke the stick of the official picking it up. And it was not broken. I thought for sure Booth was turning it every which way but loose to try to get that stick out of his skates. Tough position there as he was heading over on a change. We're back to even strength as Rendon is onto the ice. Meza on the near side. 30 seconds to go, second period. Meza, lead pass for LeBlanc. LeBlanc the shot. Deflected near side past Richard. LeBlanc cutting it on, shot played down by the defense into the right circle. LeBlanc cutting it. Assabet is going to carry this one out 2-on-2. Over to the near side. Playing in. Rendon will check his man off the play. And McNally will ride his man to the backside dasher. 10 seconds to go, second period. 3-0 double lead. Behind the net, up front, Morrissey keeps the stick along the ice to prevent any low cheap shot. Over to the near side, LeBlanc. Shot. Stick save to the backside dasher, and that'll do it. At the end of 2 complete periods of play over the Wallace Civic Center, the score, your Leominster High School Blue Devils 3, the Assabet Aztecs 0. Here come the second period statistics and shots on net. Blue Devils with 14 shots on net. The Aztecs with 3. And that shot production is not going to produce goals, that's for sure. Devils 14 shots yield 2 goals. The Aztecs 3 yield none. 3-0 the score at the end of 2. Second intermission report coming up with Jim LaPointe in just 1 moment. Don't you dare go away. And welcome back, everyone, to BDSN's Blue Devils Sports Night. Second intermission report. Todd Robbins, joined now by Jim LaPointe. Jim, there was the second period you had predicted would kill the momentum. Right now, Assabet really back on their heels and retreating. They've got to come out full force here at the start of the third.
I don't know if they can come out full force in the third. Leominster's controlling the play like I thought they would in the beginning of the game, really limiting the Aztecs' chances for shots on goal. If they continue to play they're playing now, with their pressure, I think as the game progresses, Leominster is starting to play better and better. They need to shoot more, even though they have 26 shots after 2 periods. They still need to shoot more. The point men are trying to make perfect plays, and I'm seeing that a lot on the ice. I think if they just get down to basics, shoot the puck hard at this goalie, and capitalize on rebound chances, they're going to move ahead, way ahead in this game.
Shots on net really have been the thing. You can't score goals without shooting. 7 shots for Assabet in 2 periods of play. It's as if you skipped the first period.
Just about, Todd. And the shots they're getting, Billy Morrissey had 1 difficult save in the second period, which he made. It was an excellent save, sliding across. Other than that, the other 2 shots were just long-range clearance that he'll have no trouble with. As I said, Leominster's controlling the puck. That's what they need to do to win the third period and ultimately win this hockey game. I think the Aztecs really need to crank it up a notch in this period if they can, but I don't know if they have the talent or the legs at this point to do so. I'm really impressed by Leominster's third line of Ryan Rendon, Tom Fallon. They're playing excellent hockey up there. Excellent. And Matt Akey also on that line. Yeah, all 3 of them. Thank you.
Let's staring quickly into the crystal ball of hockey. The bracket, Algonquin and Oakmont going on. Did you get a scoring update from North?
I've got an update. I'm going to try to get one after this between period and get an update. See if we can get one of the Civic Center's finest to make a phone call down on North Star and see what's going on.
There are many of them. So, assuming that the Devils do advance, we would assume Algonquin will be the one coming out.
Yes, that's a good assumption. Algonquin, big favorite against Oakmont. However, anything can happen, so we'll have to wait and see what scores in that game. But Leominster would be playing the winner of that game. And it's interesting, the other bracket plays tomorrow night. Lunenburg and Wachusett And the winner of that game will play Marlborough. So that's something to look down the road. Marlborough is waiting in the wings.
Right, and that's some team that's really get cut down. We need a sleeper to get out there, take Marlborough out. Devils ended up in a difficult bracket with both Marlborough, Algonquin, and Lunenburg, who's out there, and they can come at any point.
They have to beat the top teams anyway, and I think Leominster coach John Lehman knows that, and I think he welcomes the better competition. The beginning of this game, Leominster seemed to be playing down to the level of Assabet Valley, and so the game has gone on. They seem to be cranking up to play a little bit better, so see what happens in the third period. But get back to the brackets here. In the lower bracket, Hudson has a bye. They're going to be playing the winner of Neshoba and Neshoba Tech. Neshoba Tech, an independent team I know nothing about, comes in with a mediocre 10-8 record. I like Neshoba in that game, and I like Neshoba actually to upset Hudson in the quarterfinal game. Shrewsbury and Groton Dunstable look like winners in their bracket. Shrewsbury playing North Middlesex and Groton Dunstable playing Blackstone Millville. And in that bracket, I actually like Shrewsbury to come out of the bracket and play Leominster in the finals. And I'm going to pick the Blue Devils on top in the finals in an overtime thriller.
And that would be an exciting one down at the Worcester Centrum. Then off to the States we'd go. All right, Jim, we'll see you at the end of tonight's game for the final word. For Jim, I'm Todd. Second period's over. And welcome back, everyone, to BTN's Blue Devils Sports Night and our Fan of the Night presentation. Another award just developed in the last 5 minutes during the second intermission. All of our fans of the night, say quickly hello to the crowd at home. Fans of the night picked throughout the playoffs. We'll be back. Third period action in just a moment. Don't you dare go away. And welcome back, everyone, to BDS and the Blue Devils Sports Night. Third period action about to get underway. Check out the cheering section over there of your Blue Devils. As we get the shot of the cheerleaders, the cheering section. Third period about to get underway. 3-0 Devils lead. I've got the out-of-town scores from North Star. Our man on the street, Jim LaPointe, our intermission analyst. He is the man. As he's got us the out-of-town scoring updates. I'll get him to you at the first whistle. Booth cutting into the zone. Drop pass for O'Neill. Shot will be rung around up to the near side. Coming on to the near side. Booth checking his man off the play. Up along the near side, rounding his man off. Big face mask grab on the near side. Booth driven down to his knees. Big push to the near side, right in front of the referee. No call there. Cutting back to the near side. Brendan played up from the blue line for O'Neill. Wrapping back down and around. O'Neill will check his man off the play. O'Neill behind the net will lose the puck. Poking his man, hanging onto a stick. O'Neill pushed down there by the head. Still no call. Looking for a feed up front. Broswood shot. It hit the crossbar. Coming over to the near side. Cabral trying to clear the zone. It will be tipped out coming to the near side and the tip. Back over on the top side. Wrapped down around Morrissey. Up and over to the near side. On the near side boards, it is tipped back down. It's Rendon. Rendon moving it up over to the near side. It's Booth. Booth cutting it out to neutral ice. Snapped over to the top side. It's O'Neill. O'Neill into the zone. O'Neill, point. Shot will throw it by Horn over to the near side. Off the backside, dashing up once again. Devils on a full comment change. 5 fresh guys out there. LeBlanc tries to keep in. Drop pass missing to LeBlanc. Shot kick save. Horn. Richard drives his man out the play over to the near side. Thrown. It's Richard. Will lose the puck over to the top side. Vinny Marino will play it down and around. Played down there. Thrown back up. Richard checked off the play. Drop pass is Starro along the blue line. Lost out to neutral ice. Marino will send it in delayed offsides coming up. Now clear. Back over to the near side. It is Richard. Drop pass tipped by LeBlanc. Wrapping behind the net. Throw past Richard. Now up to the near side, Meza. Drop pass for Richard. Richard up front. Throw is deflected. Meza back on it. Meza sitting behind the net. Up front. Deflected Starro. Tees it up. Shot. Goal! Chris Starro will get the goal. I don't believe it was a deflection. I believe Starro got that one nice and clean on the loose puck off the tip of the web of Horn's glove into the net. And Starro with 12:54 to go in the third period. It is 4-0 Blue Devils. Pointed out to me, of course, Shots on net 29-7 in favor of the Blue Devils. 4 times plus in shots, and we get a goaltending change for the Blue Devils. Now in net for the Blue Devils. This will also register a timeout. Matt Rellstab in net being loosened up. Meza and LeBlanc get assists on Sturrow's goal. Quickly, those out-of-town scores from Jim LaPointe over at the North Star Arena. A final in overtime. Algonquin over Oakmont, 4-3. So the winner of tonight's game will go on to Monday play Algonquin. I believe the spot selected is the North Star Arena. And an update from the first period, Neshoba 1, Neshoba Tech 1. So, those are your out-of-town scores, brought to you by our man on the beat, our intermission analyst, Jim LaPointe. I want to thank him very much for the call down to North Star and got the score in before the third period got underway. Of course, our Around the Board segment coming up after tonight's game. We'll go around the board with Coach John Lehman and players of his choice if he so chooses. And we'll have the final word with Jim LaPointe, all coming up here on BDS Blue Devils Sports Night. Karezowitz will get back to the near side over the blue line. Out through neutral ice. Gaining blue. Karezowitz to the net. Shot. It's the post. Did it go in? No light. Draw. Up. Horn and Karezowitz exchanging blows coming out of the net. Very close, as once again that would hit the inside of the post, but had the net come off its moorings, which would have drawn the light. Again, that's why we have goal judges here this evening. If something like that comes, the light will be the decision. Official can't see it. And again, no light equals no goal. Off the draw. Back over the near side. Boom shot! Will ring up to the far side. Rendon on the near. Rendon cutting down to the top of the slot. Played over the near side. Tip out to neutral ice. Rendon hanging on to the Aztecs. McNally up to the top side. McNally will wrap it now down in and behind the net. Up to the near side and out to neutral ice. Out to the near, back in over the blue. Out on the near side, boards, it's Rendon. Rendon into the zone, 3-on-1. Rendon for Karezowitz, for O'Neill, goal! Jim O'Neill from everybody makes it a 5-0 hockey game with 12:01 to go in the third period. Take a look at the cheering section. They're on their feet. 5-0 Devil lead. Jimmy Neal will get the goal. And we're going to get a net change, or a netminder change down to our left. Rick Horn pulled for 20. 20 is Craig Liffner. Liffner now in net. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back here on BDS on the Blue Devil Sports Night. Don't you dare. Go away. Welcome back, everyone, to BDS on the Blue Devil Sports Night. On LAC TV 36, it's the MIAA's Hockey Night Division 3 District Central first round game, Leominster. And your Blue Devils versus the Aztecs of Assabet Valley. 11:48 to go. Third period, 5-0. Liffner, the new goaltender, Craig Liffner, number 20, is in net right now for the Aztecs. This one thrown will hit the side of the net, and Liffner will freeze the puck. The goal officially was O'Neill, his first of the playoffs, from Karezowitz and Rendon, with 12:01 remaining, third period, 5-0. Devils lead. Draw up to the left of Liffner, cutting out toward the slot. Meza trying to ride his man off the play. Marino will slap it to the far side boards. It's LeBlanc. LeBlanc points. Meza can't get the go. Sturrow will knock it down. Sturrow with a goal already. Sent into the zone. Offsides coming up. Now cleared. Into the zone. On the attack they go. Wrapping behind it. Now coming up to the middle. LeBlanc got a piece of it out to neutral ice. Centering. Tip. Now coming to the near side. Rellstab watching the near side corner. Wrapping in. Gorman will take it behind. Losing it to the far side corner. Marino tips it back. Played down along the far side boards. Moved up. It's LeBlanc. Played down once again. Back down and around. Played around. It's Marino. Looking to center up front. Marino will play it down. Marino trying to get it out of the zone. Bill up for Meza. Mezzo will snap it into the zone, around the net, up to the near side. Big check along the blue line. And now out to neutral ice. Played down. Rendon moving it forward is played by Fallon. Fallon into the zone. Fallon will lose the puck to the near side. And out once into neutral ice. McNally over for Rendon. Rendon into the zone. Past his brother Ryan as it'll head off the Zamboni doors. Ryan Rendon, Akey Fallon in after it. Fallon comes out with the puck. Spin move. Trying to send it to the point. It's McNally. McNally on the near side, sending it down for Fallon. McNally's hauled down on the near side, and Fallon will head back for the puck in the near side corner. Played off the plate. Now moved up on the near side. Aztecs will steal the puck. 10:08 to go in the third period. Heading length. No icing, deflected at neutral ice. Up to the near side, McNally will send it toward it's Rendon. Rendon will cut it out of the zone. Rendon on the far side boards, gains blue line. Rendon will lose the puck, tipped over to the near. Fallon will stick position. Now wrapping back down and around. Ryan Rendon in after it with the check. Back to the point, now to neutral ice, McNally. And we have a whistle behind the play. Matching Miners up here. The matching Miners. Ryan Rendon called once again, and Captain Sean Booth talking to him there, telling him just settle, take the call. I think it was 17 for the Aztecs. And I don't have a 17. 18. Okay, I have an 18. Jim Cochran. We'll get the call. Now we have some problems with fans. And we now have an ejection here. Or the referee from the ice is called for an ejection. And now we're going to draw. That was very close. The fans are going to watch it here. Again, got to be very, very careful. A lot of emotion, a lot of people, extra security. Now over on the far side of the fans. Again, you've got to just watch it. And actually, I believe there was an ejection on the top side. You've just got to deal with it as, again, fans are going to be involved in this, but they cannot get involved in the game. And the officials can toss them, and they can toss more than one. They can toss groups. Heck, the officials can clear the arenas, and we can play for empty benches. Fans have really got to watch it here when you're in the arena. Something that won't be a problem is, again, this will be the last game here at the Civic Center. Roughing's the call. Thrown forward, played down by Marino. Marino snaps this one out, lead pass Karaswitz. Karaswitz into the zone. Heading back to the back dasher, played down on the near side, chipped off the play. Here is O'Neill. O'Neill up along the near side. Moving with the puck, he's going to wrap it behind. Back to the point, Marino can't corral it along the blue line. Carrying it into the zone. Diving Liftner gets him up from the defense. He plays the puck down, and the Assabet defense will clear it out. Leads. Will just hold up his man. Marino will go for the puck on the back dash. Behind the net, heading toward the far side. Touch pass out. Karaswitz. Karaswitz can get on the break here. Karaswitz on the lead. Deflected down. Over to the near side and a tip out to neutral ice. Coming back in and down. McNally is back there for it. And out to neutral ice. Bouncing puck up to the far side boards. Karaswitz off on a change. Meza on the near side. Meza into the zone. Meza's got position. He'll lose the puck. Liftner will play it to the near side. 8 minutes remaining, third period. 5-0 game in favor of the Blue Devils. Richard will lose the puck in the skates. Over our side. A diving LeBlanc will be checked as he comes across. And we're going to get a whistle for offsides. So the draw going to come back outside of the Aztec zone. Matching minors are over. Right now it looks as if the Devils' two goaltenders, Billy Morrissey and Matt Rellstab, will a shutout on tonight, or that's how it is right now, as they're splitting a shutout. 7:45 to go, third period, 5-0. Leominster lead. Over the near side, Meza checked up, moving it up along the blue. Meza looking for the puck, trying to hack for it. Cabral will move it forward over the blue. It's Gorman. Gorman, shot. Rellstab will kick the leg out there. Don't believe the puck even made it to him. So to the near side, Richard working with LeBlanc. Richard, drop pass. LeBlanc, shot. Liftner with the kick save. Rendon, top side, deflected down by Richard on the top. Behind the net, now up on the near side. 7:10 to go, third period, 5-0 game for the Devils. You're on BDSM, the Blue Devils Sports Net on LEAC TV 36, the MIAA's Hockey Playoffs. Division 3, District Central. Todd Robbins, the voice of the Blue Devils, joined on camera by Richard the Eyes Levy. Our intermission man is Jim LaPointe. We'll see him for his final word coming up at the end of tonight's game. This one heading back down. Move up to the top side, Richard. Richard, left circle, shot, blocker save. Heading over to the backside, Dasher. LeBlanc will rise man off. Rendon over there for it. And we get a penalty. Interference, the call. Interference, the call. And then an unsportsmanlike. Apparently we could hear the ice. I couldn't hear him completely as I've got the headset on. And I'm getting the feed of what I'm saying. But apparently the man we nicknamed the Truck, otherwise known as Rich the Eyes Levy, our man in the truck, as it would be in a national game, is an unsportsmanlike conduct that's been issued to LeBlanc. We'll wait on a time, but it is the Devils. It's in the third period with 6:43 remaining. Off the draw, into the zone this one goes. We'll wait on the announcement from Jim LaPointe over the PA. On the near side, checked off the play. Backward, up to the top side. 3 minutes now up on board. Cutting it in. So it's definitely a double minor. Oh, this one almost going into the net. Close, I'm writing the stats down. I lift my head up. And what do we see? The extracurricular fists are flying. Fallon is looking for revenge on 18. Jim Cochran, and we're going to get an offsides whistled. Fallon took a cheap shot in the head, and he wanted revenge. He was coming very fast, bolt lightning-like, and an Aztec player stepped in between them to play Fallon away, as I definitely thought there'd be more. It was an interference originally, tacked on an extra minute 30 for unsportsmanlike. 3 minutes overall. So a 3-minute power play or the 3-minute man advantage up for the Assabet Valley Aztecs. A huge save by Matt Rellstab, using the shoulder and then dropping it down to his glove. Nice play. 53 to go, third period. First round of the District Central Division 3 Hockey Playoffs here on BDSM, the Blue Devil Sports Night. MIAA Hockey Special on LEAC TV 36. 5-0, Devils lead. 2:10 remaining on the power play. Assabet over to the near side. Played over along the blue. Cutting down. Back to the point. Played away by a diving O'Neill. Back to the blue line. Shot. Rellstab the initial save. And they'll freeze the puck. Marino getting tangled up with a man in front of the net. Now Sturrow gets a check in the gut after the whistle. So away the winner of tonight's game in the second round, Algonquin, and what we believe will be at the North Star Arena. We are waiting. That will be officially announced, I believe, in the newspaper tomorrow, as the MIAA had not set up where exactly that would take place, but it appears Algonquin would get the game. So an ending length, 5:24 to go in the third, and a 5-0 game, and a lead for your Blue Devils. 1:37 remaining on the power play. for Assabet Valley. It is LeBlanc for interference, and it was a double minor with the unsportsmanlike conduct. Minute and a half, 3 minutes overall. Minute and a half to go. Played down and around. Sorrow checking his man off the play, now holding him up. It's Marino. We'll cut it out over to the near side, right circle. Played. Deflection, actually using O'Neill to get the puck out to neutral ice. Brandemart seeing some of his first ice time tonight on the near side. Cutting in, it's Sorrow. Playing it back. O'Neill into the zone, a shot. Liffner just plays it over to the near side. 4:45 to go in the third period. Last minute on the power play for Assabet. Back now. McNally will play the puck down. Oh! Off of Timmy Richard. He got it off the inside of his calf. He's going to have a black and blue kick save. Rebound save. Goal! I got the attack on the goal scorer now. I need number 14, Andy Church. We'll get the goal, and that'll do it for the combined shutout. Assabet Valley. For Andy Church, we'll get an assist. 3:25 to go in the third period, so the penalty comes off board. LeBlanc will just serve it out. It'll go to 5-on-5 hockey. Andy Church, the goal scorer. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, now they're putting the extra man out onto the ice. McNally is stepping in for the draw. Correction. Karezowitz is stepping in for the draw. Well, McNally, when I was looking at him, going, what? No, it turns out it's Karezowitz. Karezowitz will play it into the zone. Over the near side, centering, tip coming to the net. Goal! Goal! All right. 5 guys on the ice looking at each other going, how did that happen? But we'll take it. So, I couldn't even tell you who scored it. It was an even strength goal. On the power play, Assabet goes to 1 of 4. 6-1, your Devils lead with 4 minutes to go, third period. I don't even know who to give that goal to. Church on, now we go to the Assabet goal. Church from Oheledo and Anderson. Now to the Devils goal. Here's Rendon, the shot deflected up front. Richard shot. Goal! Timmy Richard there. No question about that. We're still waiting on who got that Devils goal. The last Devils goal that everybody thought was just a save and went in the net. Now with 3:33 to go in the third period, Timmy Richard will get his first goal of the playoffs. Although we don't know, he was in that skirmish. There's about 6 sticks in there trying to poke it home. I don't know who got the official goal for the Devils earlier. And now the about 1,000-fan crowd, the mass exodus begins. As I think we got a pretty good idea who's going to win this one. 1 to go, 3:37. 1 score, Fairbury Devils. Sean Booth will get the goal. Kraswitz and Richard will get an assist on Booth's second goal of the playoff. Shot, save. Liffner will freeze the puck. Check sandwich in front of the net. That's after the whistle, and that is ridiculous. Taking a shot at O'Neill, that is wrong. Kraswitz and Rendon get assists on Richards first of the playoffs. Things like that have got to be stopped. 3:14 to go. Third period. It's been a great game. 7-1 lead for your Blue Devils. And we don't need an injury like that. That's uncalled for. This one to the near side. In the slot. Akey shot. Save. Rebound. Brandemart hit the elbow with a crossbar. To the near side. Feet up front. Is deflected down. Akey to the net. Pushing it forward. Akey coming out. Akey is dumped down. Liffner is punching Akey in crease. That is got to be a penalty there. The referee going to let that go. That is horrible. Akey got all-out mugged by Lifner. Now, whether Lifner took offense to something or not, that's another story. And now we're going to get a penalty up here on Fallon for boarding. I know it's 7-1, and I know the power play is not necessary, but you cannot let a goaltender get away with mugging a player like that in crease. I don't care whether he came in on you or not. He was checked into him by his own man. That's a call I'll disagree with, and I'll go to the bank on that one. But, you know, I've got the certification and the stripes. That's why they're down there, and I'm up here. Fallon's going to get a minute and 30 for boarding. 1 of 4 is Assabet on the power play tonight. Again, remember, coming up at the end of tonight's game, our Around the Board segment with Around the Board's coach, John Lehman, and the final word with Jim LaPointe at the end of tonight's game. All that coming up here on the MIAA's Hockey Night Playoff Special. Bouncing, and Lifner almost scores on himself. Lifner made the save with his shoulder, actually with the blocker, popped it up, hit him off the head, bounced down heading toward the 5-hole, lost the puck completely, finally found it, and covered it up. 2:20 to go, third period. 7-1, your Blue Devils leading. 1:11 remaining on the power play for Assabet Valley. Meza to the point. It is Marino to corral the puck. Marino for Meza. Meza for Sturro. Shot. Glove save, Lifner. Actually, you know, I'll tell you, these officials are actually, the official heading up to the far side with the blue line was actually one of the officials you'll see in this weekend's All-Star game. Did a fabulous job down there, of course, donating his time. The officials that do go to the All-Star game are selected and asked to donate their time, and they do. And I'll tell you, even for them, knowing as a sport official myself, when you're asked to do an All-Star game, it is something of special nature. I don't do hockey, I do baseball, for those of you who don't know. But when you're asked to do an All-Star game, it's something special, and you always want to contribute your time as best you can. And so, you know, something you see there, everybody always after the officials, but I'll tell you, they give up a lot for things like that. This one over to the far side, over the blue line. Marino after it. It is tipped. Booth in there is checked off the play onto the backside. Dasher, Marino behind Rellstab, looking to the near side. Marino pinned up against the boards. Going to work it out now, trying to snap a pass. Marino going down, will hopper his man. Checked off the play to the far side corner. Cabral setting up Gorman. Gorman to his backhand shot. Rellstab save. Rebound. He'll get a stick on it, and then Rellstab putting his stick up in front of his face to avoid getting poked. 6 seconds to go on the power play for Assabet Valley. Minute 15 to go, third period. This place is going to have the roof blown off of it, quite literally, not like the Larry next door, which collapsed earlier this year. But the roof will blow off this place when the final horn sounds. Trust me, as the fans that still remain are going to light this place up. As again, the final game here at the Civic Center this year. Devils will probably head on. Minute 10 to go. I think it's safe to say with a 7-1 lead. The Devils are going to take this one. They'll go on to play Algonquin at what we believe is the North Star Arena. We know it is Monday. We believe the location is the North Star Arena. It has not been announced by the MIAA. Tomorrow's papers will let you know. Last minute to play, third period. Game 1 of the playoffs here on BDSN. What a hockey game. Around the board segment coming up. Coach Lehman and the final word with Jim LaPointe. All here on BDSN. Feed up front. Brandon Hart couldn't put it on the net. Rendon back down for Akey. Rendon checked off the play behind the net. 40 seconds to go in the third. To the near side, a deflection. O'Neill in after it. O'Neill behind the net. Up front. Shot. Save. And the net's off its moorings. 31.6 to go in the third. Draw here coming up the glove side of Lifner. 31.6 to go. Third period. 7-1 lead for the Devils. And that crowd, which I had talked about blowing the roof off this place, there may be all of 5 people left at this point. All our fans of the night are still here. That's why they're fans of the night here on BDSN, picked throughout the playoffs. So to the near side, thrown up front, is poked up. It's Rendon. Rendon, sent Brandon Hart shot, deflection up, pop down, down to the near, thrown and out to neutral ice. 20 seconds to go in the third period. Heading length, icing was waved. This one staying playing. 15.6 to go. To the point. It is O'Neill out to neutral ice. Over to the near side. Everybody climbing to their feet. Last 5 seconds, third period. To the near side. Brainerd will let the pass go to the far side, and that'll do it. At the end of tonight's game, the final score in the first round of the district playoffs. Devils move on. They'll play Algonquin. Final score, 7-1 over the Assabet Valley Aztecs. A valiant effort, just completely outmatched from the start. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have the Around the Board segment with Coach John Lehman, and then the final word with Jim LaPointe. All that coming up here on BDSN. It's not over by a long shot. We're going to take a timeout. Come right back. Don't you dare. Go. And welcome back, everyone, to BDSN's Blue Devil Sports Night as we go around the board with Coach John Lehman. Coach, 7-1 win. A lot you can say about this, a lot you can take from it going into the second round. You already know you're going to be playing Algonquin. Don't know quite where you're going to be playing them, but what are your thoughts?
Well, this team had to overcome a lot of frustration tonight. Their goaltender and their defenseman played with a lot of heart. Every time we had a shot, their goaltender was out in front of our screeners, and their defensemen, they were on the ice blocking the shots. Our kids were frustrated. Our kids were real angry on the bench and in the locker room. But it was just a matter of overcoming frustration. Our boys learned a big lesson tonight, a great lesson.
Something to take with them into this next round. Algonquin, a tie. Really a game that if we had come out early may have been a lot closer and possibly ahead. What are we going to do here?
Well, we need to play 3 periods against Algonquin for sure. Because, in the playoffs, this Algonquin is not going to let us. They've got an all-star goaltender. They've got a couple of all-star forwards. We need to just play our best game tonight. That's against Algonquin on Monday.
And just got to get them going. As the steamroll starts to go, it's going to work your way right through to the last round.
Yes, it is. We had a nice effort tonight from our third line: Matt Akey, Ryan Rendon, and Tommy Fallon, and Jeff Brandemott spotted it tonight. Those 4 did a great job. We need to watch our penalties on that third line, though. They can't be taking offensive penalties. We took 3 tonight. One person took 3 tonight. That can't happen anymore.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much. We will talk to you Monday. For Coach Lee and I'm Todd Robbins. We'll be back with the final word in just a moment. Don't you dare. Go away. As we mutate through here, we've turned Coach Lehman into Jim LaPointe. It's time for the final word. What a great game. Turd, you've got 3 stars for me. Give me it all in. Final word.
Okay, first of all, we're going to give our 3-star selection for this playoff game. The number 3 star goes to Timmy Richard. He was all over the ice tonight. A presence on defense and forward. Number 2 star of the game, Adam Rendon, stalwart on defense back there. Limited both of Assabet's scores to literally no shots meant anything. And the number 1 star was Ryan Karadzowicz. Excellent game offensively. He really cranked it up in the second and third period. He got the Blue Devils going in the second period when they had the 2 goals within 13 seconds. Overall, a great performance late by the Devils. They got a lot of momentum going into that third period with those quick goals in the second. Punch a lot of goals. Should bode well for the playoff Monday night against the Algonquin Tomahawks.
Absolutely. Quickly, what are the Devils going to have to do to take out those Tomahawks this time around?
Well, they can't afford to fall behind 4-0 like they did the last time when they played Algonquin. They have to come out in the first period with a really focused effort defensively. Come out of the first period with a goal or 2 lead and carry that on to the rest of the game.
Absolutely. Jim, we will talk to you there. For Jim LaPointe, I'm Todd Robbins, the voice of the Blue Devils. So long, everybody. You'll be in the...
Incredible. Another moment in the region's interscholastic athletic history relived. Memories able to be shared from one generation to the next. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Classic Replay. All of these memories and the rest of RFM's programming is available on demand on YouTube. Subscribe to Rivalry Family Media. And like or follow RFM on Facebook at Media Rivalry. I'm Todd Robbins. On behalf of my producer, Kate Robbins, Bill Thomas, and the rest of the RFM family, we thank you so very much for being a part of our family. Until next time, so long, everybody.